Weight loss is not the same as fat loss on GLP-1s. One of the biggest mistakes on GLP-1s is assuming that the scale tells the whole story. And so, one of the biggest mistakes people make on these GLP-1 agonists or the Ozempic like medicines is assuming that the scale tells the full story, it tells the whole story. And I'm here to tell you it does not. The scale can tell you whether you're lighter or not, but it cannot tell you whether you're leaner, stronger, better nourished, or healthier. And that became one of the biggest lessons from my own semaglutide experience. Weight loss is not the same as fat loss. And if you only watch the number go down, you can actually miss what's actually happening to your body. So, when people talk about wanting to lose weight, what is it they really want? Do they really want to lose muscle and bone? No, the answer is of course not. They want to lose fat. People want to lose fat when they say they want to lose weight. They're sort of synonymous. And so you have to know whether you're actually losing weight. So here's a perfect, for instance, a few weeks back, I went to my dietitian. I see a dietitian, been seeing someone for about 4 years. Big shout out to Dylan Valenzuela. He's a great dietitian. But one of the things that happened to me is I actually got on the scale, and from the week prior, I was the exact same weight as I was the week before. But when we looked at my body composition monitoring, my body fat percentage had gone down by half a percent decrease. But in relation to that, it went up another 0.5% in muscle mass. So in actuality, metabolically, I was much more sound. I was much healthier, lost fat, gained muscle, great for the body, great for the metabolism. And yet on the scale, I read exactly the same weight. Another example of this could be if you actually gained weight, but lost water weight. So you could literally gain half a pound of body fat and lose half a pound of water. The scale's going to read that you're exactly the same weight, or worse yet, maybe you gained a half a pound of body fat, but you lost a full pound of water weight, and now it actually looks like you lost weight, yet you actually gained fat. Right? All of that was water weight. So it's really important to understand how the body composition looks, because you can gain the right thing, you can gain the wrong thing. You can lose the right thing, you can lose the wrong thing. So here's why this matters. I think this matters most because a lot of people hear about weight loss and they immediately think success. And yes, scale weight going down can be part of the process, but it's not the full picture. For me, success was never just getting lighter. It was getting healthier. It was improving my body composition. It was keeping my strength and function while losing fat at the same time. So let's talk about what semaglutide or these GLP-1s. I'm using them synonymous. So if I say semaglutide, I mean all of these GLP-1 agonists, and there's 5 or 6 different ones. Semaglutide can make it much easier to eat less, and that can be absolutely incredibly helpful. It can reduce hunger and calm cravings and lower food noise. But once that happens, you have to become more intentional, not less intentional. So, because if you simply eat less and you stop there, the body can lose more than just fat. And that's the risk that people do not talk enough about, especially physicians. So, as I mentioned, the scale can not reflect the proper, amounts of fat loss, weight loss, water loss, muscle loss, all, gains and losses. So it's very important to get that body composition monitoring. So I started looking at progress in terms of weight loss through a much wider lens. I started paying attention to strength and weight measurement, my energy, my performance when working out, recovery, how my clothes fit, and how capable I felt in daily life. And if the body composition data is available, great. But if not, you can still learn a lot by watching performance and function, not just body weight. So again, it's more than just scale. All right. If you have a regular conventional scale, you have no access to body composition monitoring. You can look at things like how you feel, your energy level, how your clothes are fitting on you. All of those things are very reliable as far as monitoring progress. So the biggest practical shift for me was protecting muscle on purpose. And that meant resistance training had to stay a part of my life. Protein also had to stay a very high priority, and meals had to be nutrient dense. And then, of course, hydration had to stay consistent. Hydration is often overlooked. If you don't get adequate hydration, it's very, very difficult to lose weight. Water is so incredibly important to weight loss, as well as sleep, but that's not really the topic of this conversation. But sleep and water are both really critical to weight loss. So the medication may reduce appetite, but it does not replace the need to give your body a reason to hold on to muscle. And so it's really important to do that resistance training, work those muscles. When you strain the muscles, you're actually working the bone. When you work the bone, it keeps you from becoming osteoporotic. It keeps you from losing bone mass and getting your bones more brittle and more likely to fracture. When you're working those muscles, you're keeping those muscles really fit and growing. And when you grow your muscles, that's a much bigger sort of sink for blood sugar to go into. So, if your blood sugar is high, you need tons of muscle that will greedily eat up that blood sugar and absorb that blood sugar out of your blood and move it into the muscle and into the cells. So the question for me, in my mind, changed from how fast can I lose weight to what kind of weight am I actually losing? And that's a completely different mindset. So once I started thinking that way, I stopped chasing the smallest possible number and started chasing better composition, better performance, and better health. So here's the bottom line. If you're on a GLP-1 or thinking about it, I would really encourage you not to let the scale become the whole story. Use it as only one data point and not just the only one. Weight loss is not the same thing as fat loss. The goal is not just less body. The goal is a better body composition. The goal is strength. The goal is a healthier body overall. So I want to thank you for watching. I appreciate your time and your attention. And a good follow-up to this video is what to track besides scale weight while using GLP-1s. And I'll see you on that video.